That was me trying to hold my breath and not breathe. Well, anyways, this is KHOW Now, and this is my review of Don't Breathe. So I went and saw Don't Breathe, and let me tell you, this movie was great. Don't Breathe is a movie directed by Fede Alvarez. He directed 2013's Evil Dead remake. If you haven't checked out that movie, check it out. But Don't Breathe, I tell you what, was so good. It stars Stephen Lang as a war veteran who, through the war, has gone blind. And he lives alone in kind of a secluded neighborhood. And these teenagers, played by Jane Levy and Dylan Minnette, decide that he would make a good target for them to rob. But boy, does it turn against them real quick.
Who's there?
Stay right there.
This movie was very, very intense. I was in the theater literally on the edge of my seat the whole time, just like, oh no, like jumping around. It is very intense. The scares in the movie they're less like kind of the fake scares where it's like the director throws something in there just to get a scare out of you, but more just the intensity of the movie and the situations that they're put in is what really makes this movie truly horrifying. The cinematography in this movie is amazing. Specifically, there's one scene when the teenagers first break into the house. The camera does this one long take of the house. It comes in and it goes through all the different rooms and follows all the teenagers into different areas as they're exploring the house when they're coming in. And it's a really cool shot just to see the long takes that it has. So the cinematography is great. There's another shot where the camera's off and it's two separate rooms and you see two of the different robbers in two of the rooms, and it's just a cool shot. So just the cinematography in general in this movie was something that really stood out to me. It was very well acted. This movie, I mean, it's called Don't Breathe, so there's a lot of the teenagers trying to be quiet and stay hidden. But even though there's scenes without a lot of dialogue, you can still see the horror and how scared the two teenagers are throughout this whole movie on their face. Like, you can see it in their face, like the horror. And it's just something that throughout the whole film, hats off to Dylan Minnette and Jane Levy in the way that they acted this movie. The horror that is happening in this house really portrays itself through their faces. I think another thing that really stood out to me about this film was the way Fede Alvarez utilized lighting and lack thereof, as well as sound, to magnify the scariness of the film. There's a particular scene in the house where, and it's in the trailer too, if you've seen the trailer, but where all the lights are out and it's supposed to be as if it's pitch black. And the way that he utilizes the lighting in that scene, as well as just the sound, the heightened breath, the breathing, the just sitting there, the way things shift in the house is just really heightens the scariness of the film and the intensity of the scenes. I'm not going to get into any spoilers here, but there's a plot twist in this movie that is so creepy. I'm speechless. Like, it's so creepy and so I didn't even see it coming. That it was just one of those moments where I was in the theater and I was like, what in the world? Oh, but it was amazing. The plot twist, out of left field, did not see it coming. So, all in all, I would highly recommend this movie, and go out and see this movie this weekend. You know, it's not for the faint of heart. It's not bloody or anything like that, but it's just intense and creepy. But I would definitely recommend this movie. Go see it this weekend. I would give this movie an 8 out of 10. So, thank you for watching KHOW Now.